wonderful day, depending on where you are in the world, y'all. Okay, so today I had an episode today, and I'm fixing my doggies some steak and rice right now. But I had an episode, okay? The worst thing you can tell a person that has a condition or illness is that they need help in a you need to go talk to somebody. Yeah, that happened to me. But that not today. That has happened to me. But I just want to share my little episode and what I was feeling I was having. Well, how can I explain this? Something happened. I'm debating if I should fix my doggy some sweet potatoes or not. But anyway, something happened today, and it left me in charge of someone's finances. And this person uh, that it happened to has a girlfriend, right? And they're not married. In my eyes, they're not married. So she thinks she's supposed to have control over their finances. But I beg to differ. And I know I'm the mama, but I beg to differ on that. But anyway, so my episode was I was having anxiety about it. Like I was really just it was bothering me to the point where, I get those roller coaster feelings and I'm just like, man, I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative with anybody in my life now, as old as I am. I do want to be truthful and honest. That is a stickler with me. So I can't. So anyway, so I reached out to another family member and I was telling the family member what was going on and really just looking for some type of advice. Sometimes getting advice from family members is the wrong thing to do. They just don't see you. They see you in their own perception. And that was, I think I did a video on that, is that people live on, no, Big Mama. I was doing Big Mama. But people live with their own perceptions of their reality. So, regardless of how you are feeling, if and what it was, this family member responded in a way that came across very shallow and um non-compassionate. I had to step back because I kind of got offended by it at first, and then I was like, okay, the only thing that I can control is me. So, survivors, when you're having an episode and that family member or whoever you are speaking to says something, but you take an offense to it because you think it's really an attack on you, but it's not. It's just how that person is. It's how that person speaks. It's how that person deals with it. It's not you. And it took me a second to get that because I wanted to, I was just like, okay, let me get off the phone with this person. And then I began to text them, just texting back and forth, you know. Then I want to call them and tell them, you need to hear my voice, blah, blah, blah. But then I thought, because I was having anxiety and everything about this control of the money issue, okay? And I said to myself, I have two choices. And it's okay. Give yourself choices. Don't be hard on you, survivors. Give yourself choices. I said I could escalate this and get really angry and be just all up in my feelings like I normally would do and be really ready to open up a can of whoop ass. I'll be ready to fight. And I can't do that for one, right? It's just not, fighting is not always a way of solving things. You can fight intellectually. You can fight on another level. You can fight with prayer. Um, so I chose to take another avenue besides going ballistic, going off 0 to 10 in 5.5 seconds. I don't have nothing to talk about no more. I don't want to do that. I'm past that. And and when I did that, I felt such a relief by not allowing people to escalate my emotions. I have control over that. Survivors, you have the control over your situation. You have control. Now, finances, you can make moves to get better or do better things or even just live comfortably off of your fixed income. People say, well, who wants to live paycheck to paycheck? I will, if I'm gonna be happy, if that's gonna bring me joy to just be comfortable, I'm gonna do it. I can't judge somebody else's life because this person is living paycheck to paycheck. I can't say, well, you just living paycheck to paycheck. You ain't living. That person 9 times out of 10 is probably living more happier than you are with $1,000,000. You don't know that. That's whose ever perception it is in their reality in their life. Don't have nothing to do with you. Hold on. Hold on. I am getting that meal and then just trying to do it all. Get it done. I gotta cut grass tomorrow, y'all. I do not want to cut no grass. I ain't lying. Today I did go try, but the last couple of days I've been having migraines. I was having migraines, and my migraines were so bad. I had to get, it was actually like an infection. I had an infection too. So I got prescribed some antibiotics. So I took that and you know what? I don't know if this contributed to that, but you guys know that I think it's called boom or something like that. You sniff your nasal passages and supposed to open up, make you breathe better or whatever. I had been doing that, and I still felt like I was getting a migraine or my headache. My head was hurting and everything. So I'm not saying that that's what did it. I'm just saying that I was doing that before my migraines came. And then I finally started feeling better after I took my first dose of antibiotics. So, hold on now. Okay, so I'm fixing my little Yorkie some what is it? Some beef tips with rice and gravy. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm gonna get twisties in my hair. But anyway, that's what happened today. I had an episode. I was able to acknowledge that I was having the episode. I used my tools to realize that I had the control and I can change the scenario and the outcome. So you just got to be adamant about your change. And I lost a lot of weight though. These pants are small now, y'all. I'm still working on my uh, gut. But anyway, that was the only reason I was coming on to tell y'all about that. Oh my goodness. Another thing, I have a problem with my dogs. I always want to eat. They eat raw meat, but I'm definitely trying. I can't give them raw meat all day, so I just give it to them once a day. They don't have it. I feed them twice a day. So I'm Ooh, hold on, y'all. Okay. Anyway, y'all. Whew, I'm still trying to get things done. It's not easy living with PTSD. And a lot of times, y'all, family members don't understand. They don't. They don't understand. They just, I'm watching my video. They just, they don't understand. Most family members don't. And they just say something like being difficult or something like that. And now that I know what's going on with me, because I used to be like that, just high strung all the time, making wrong choices all the time. There was never a moment of calmness. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you want to run away from the bullshit. You just want to get out of here, But you ain't got nowhere to go. You got to learn how to deal with it. I am going to do a makeover, y'all. with myself. Do a whole makeover, honey. I don't know if I'm gonna go a little lighter on my hair. What y'all think? I like the red. I may go maybe a shade lighter. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. So, my advice to whoever you're going through something, no matter what, always be true to yourself. Be true to who you are. And also with the situation, I went to a family member, and a family member told me to do a certain thing that I didn't think that would be fair. So I had to change that and do the right thing. No matter what, you always do the right thing in life. When you undecided and you don't know what to do, and that's what I did. I did the right thing. You gotta do the right thing, because this world is so full of negative shit. This negativity. Yep. And nobody is guaranteed to get you out of your episodes or get you out of whatever situation you in. You got to do it. You got to pull yourself up out of that situation. You got to encourage yourself, because if you're looking for somebody else to do it, that may not never happen, especially in the Black community. Unfortunately, it's just that's just how our generations have been. The Black community is so broken that we have to find ways to fix it, because we are broken. We are broken. It's like one time, I was visiting a friend, and this friend started talking about the neighbor, right? And that the neighbor grass was all undone and unkept. And then in that same breath, she was saying that the lady next door, her husband, passed away, and she has 5 kids. So she has 5 kids now. And so our lawn and stuff is not tilled to or whatever. So instead of talking about that neighbor, why couldn't she just reach out to that neighbor and go, well, you know what? I can help you. I'll help you. I can get your grass cut, or I can cut your grass. I think she has somebody tilling her ground. But, if you call yourself child of God, you have to walk righteous. You can't just be talking about people. That's a sin. You sit and talk about people, think everything's supposed to be good for you. You can't do that. Because it's going to come a time where everything that you've done, everything you said, is going to be said unto you. You just have to be ready for that, honey. Because it's going to come. It's going to come. Yeah. We just have to start helping each other in general. I think Black people, our community has to get, I think we got ways to work on it. We do. And we need to just a headache. I can't do nothing, y'all. I'll be down for the count. But it's all right. So anyway. I'm just talking. This is brown rice. I like to cook my rice first and then rinse it. That way I know I'm getting all of the dirt or whatever out of it. Sometimes you gotta be careful because you don't know who is your enemy or who is your friend. Nowadays, you just don't. You just don't know. I done burnt. Well, I didn't burn them, but I done let all of that little gravy go. This is for my dog, yeah. This is for my babies. Looking for my babies. My daddy, my Romeo. Cooking for my baby. Anyway, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get up off of here. I love you guys. I am a PTSD survivor. I am a melanated woman fighting PTSD. Talk to y'all later. Remember to change your negative thoughts to positive thoughts to make good choices. Bye.